Hawks, and we are underway.
And this is a battle of two pretty good teams tonight, Jason. American really battles you. They really are physical in the half court. Right away.
That game, and only 6 attempts from the free throw line for American in that contest.
And the last couple games we've done for Lehigh, McCollum has gotten off to slower starts offensively, not through any fault of his own. He's trying to get other guys involved early. I think it's important for Lehigh to get him going early. If he
AU will have possession, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Munoz, watched by McKnight to Brewer. He'll attack the lane off the window, too strong. Roblicki attacks the offensive board and keeps it alive for Troy Brewer.
Brewer does a nice job curling off that entry and getting all the way to the basket. No shot clock reset.
Munoz with one on the timer. Grazed it off the rim. Roblicki.
And consistently, American, one of the better rebounding teams in the Patriot League. Lehigh, a team that averages over 10 offensive rebounds in league play. Something's got to give.
Holden Griner streaking down the court, couldn't get the leaning layup to go. And at the other end, John Schoaf, ex-Virginia, curls in for the bucket for the Eagles.
Schoaf solid, not spectacular, but you watch him playing. Man, is he efficient, good decision maker. And there's an area where I think Lehigh wants to get the ball all night. Big Gabe Knutson, a physical, powerful presence and a good scorer down on that low block.
Had position, couldn't finish. Roblicki inside.
And Hinkle with a little hook pass. You can see how worried Knutson was about Hinkle. As soon as Roblicki sees that, he slips. Nice job. No help defense from Lehigh. Layup, Roblicki.
Open look for three for Jordan Hamilton, and he drains it.
Inside out action right there. Dribble penetration, a half lob post feed. And Knutson, very good passer. Sees Hamilton filling in behind. Good inside out action for Lehigh. You know, it's not the traditional post somebody up and go inside out. Dribble penetration to a half post.
Both of these teams will have solid success from beyond the arc. Both average over 7 made threes per game, but it's the 2 back-to-back buckets.
Roblicki gets that way too deep. He's posted Knutson for a couple of seconds, and as the ball reverses off the penetration from Hinkle, Roblicki, it's done.
How about defensively as well? Roblicki rejecting Knutson. Brewer thought about it. Watched by McCollum and leaves off for Munoz. Schoaf underneath. Roblicki makes it 3 for 3.
If you can pick up a foul or two on Knutson, that certainly helps American's cause. But Roblicki starting the play as the screener, then dives to the block. Does a terrific job all the way through that offensive set.
In triple of the game, and we're tied at 8 frenetic pace here in the first 3 minutes and change from DC.
So American in the half court is more about running sets and using screens. Lehigh in the half court is more about Hinkle, power dribble, and a bucket.
Hinkle with his first field goal of the game at 22 in the first meeting with Lehigh. Trying to go baseline on Schoaf, over top of him, in and out. And Griner tracks it down to the corner. Fresh shot clock here for Lehigh. Hamilton again. Got another one. Third.
Again, though, dribble penetration, that time by McCollum. Gets to the foul line. Hamilton, a super smart senior, just flows into where the opening is going to be and spots up and knocks it down.
Munoz along the baseline. Trying to save it in the corner, it can't. And all of a sudden, you've got a guy on the other side that could go off for a half dozen, 8 points in a row.
Oh, the 2 games that we've done with Lehigh so far, he did it against Navy and against Lafayette to put some distance between his team and the company.
From Canton, Ohio, delivers another bucket. Lehigh by 3.
Lehigh, what a weapon McCollum is. If you play off him, he shoots over. If you guard him, he goes by you.
American 5 of 8 from the floor so far. Blake Jolivet into the game from the corner. Can't put down the jumper. And McKnight looking to push. Pull up Jay. Short.
Pace definitely favors Lehigh right now. Jeff Jones, if you asked him, he'd say, look, I'm going to play this game in the 60s. Brett Reed would say, Put it in the 80s. Give me as many possessions as possible. I think my guys are going to outscore your guys.
Munoz has improved as a shooter this year, but that one well off. McCollum for the Lehigh Star.
Not sure how you lose him in transition, but Blake Jolivet hands down, and as soon as McCollum sees that, hands down, man down, he's getting one up.
Hinkle. He'll pull up, back iron. His foot just inside the line on that long try for two. McCollum again, that one may be forced. And the rebound in the hands of senior Riley Graff in for the first time for AU.
You can see though he's feeling it. He gets the rebound, goes behind the back, coming up the court. And a nice job. Easy charge call for the baseline official.
John Schoaf trying to drive, and Maneri there for the charge.
Some would argue that Maneri was still moving a hint towards that baseline. I'm a big proponent of if the guy gets there and absorbs the majority of the contact that he's earned the charge call, a lot of guys will fall before it gets there and shy away from it. If you earn it, you deserve to get it.
Spoken like a guy who absorbed a lot of contact over the years.
Choice.
McCollum, sweet step back, but his foot on the line. That's a deuce either way. 7 straight points for McCollum and a 10-0 Lehigh run.
I think he sees Jolivet and says, you know what, my shot's not getting blocked right here. So even if he is up on me, I'm shooting over him. So Jeff Jones, I think they need to try and get a little longer player on McCollum right now, just to get him off kilter.
Showed you that AT&T fast analysis, and suddenly McCollum delivering what we talked about, his ability to score in bunches. Munoz trying to counter, gets his own rebound. Opportunity.
Lehigh still in the man-to-man. There's the isolation. Hinkle, such a tough matchup. Somebody that's a little smaller, he'll power him in. That time he gets Griner on him. And knows Griner has to respect the drive, pulls up and shoots the J over him.
We talked about McCollum's scoring prowess, 13 20-plus point games this year.
To have counters, and I think everybody's saying, oh man, Hamilton's having himself a night. He gets charged out on power dribble, a nifty right-hand move to get that up on the glass.
Simon McCormack for AU, handing off, Brewer off the screen. That's in with Lehigh.
Well, and if you're a team that's going to score 60 or so points a game, 60, 65, you're going to need other scorers other than Charles Hinkle. You need Brewer to be a guy you can count on to get you a little something, something.
He had 22 against Army, including 6 triples in that game. 10 of the timer here for Lehigh. Anthony Durazio in the game for the Mountain Hawks, has it, trying to blow by Hinkle, does, shot won't go. Rebound to Roblicki.
And that's the way Jeff Jones is looking for that half-court defense. Funnel the ball to guys not named C.J. McCollum, who's not on the floor right now, and make them take challenge shots in the half-court, not getting out and running and getting easy ones.
Hinkle again. Easy rebound for Roblicki.
A few words for the official going up the floor saying, hey, Roblicki threw me to the ground. But once you get down there, you can't stay down there. You got to get up and continue to fight.
Griner catching, shoot 3, too strong, and Simon leaves off for Brewer for AU. That lead at one point was 11 for Lehigh. Down now to 5.
To Maneri. I think if he takes that up with the right hand through Griner's chin, that's a layup.
You're following the top scorers in this game. Hinkle checking out for American. McCollum back in for Lehigh. Munoz, wide open look for 3.
Set play, ball reversal, and Munoz, try that again. Munoz wide open and knocks it down.
Over 36% shooter from long range, 11-2 run for the Eagles. Knutson, tough offensive rebound of the stick.
Tony Roblicki is lighting you up right now. He comes back into the game with a little attitude. Big offensive rebound and stick back right there.
Brewer In rhythm. Push for this Lehigh team, averaging almost 78 points per game, leading the Patriot League in scoring offense. America normally averaging about 65 points a game.
The walk he gets away with right there.
Got it back and fires it out of bounds.
It's a family show.
Now, right now, both of these teams have been bending back and forth, large leads here at Bender Arena in Washington, D.C. Patriot League basketball tonight. Jason Knapp along with a former standout at Penn, Vince Kern. Glad to have you along. This battle for second place in the league. Winner gets sole possession of that deuce for Lehigh.
He can dribble, attack you going right, left, and he can score with both hands. That time using his body to just get a little separation and get that one up on the board with the left hand.
McCollum and Hamilton have combined for 22 of Lehigh's 27 so far.
McCollum, not that surprising. Hamilton off to this fast start certainly helps Brett Reed.
5 left on the shot clock. Brewer looking to work off the screen, drives. Riley Graf there for the rebound, and he'll get to...
And keeping that ball up high on the rebound. And a good ball screen and that split. You see Brewer almost backing away, trying not to foul, saying, all right, go ahead, make that tough one with the left.
Maturity around him, and he's taken advantage of that, helping spread things around.
Riley Graf, a pretty good free throw shooter, misses 2. But Charles Hinkle bails his teammate out right there.
D'Orazio turns it over.
And you're right, Jason. Brett Reed kept talking about, when C.J. McCollum got to Lehigh, it was a senior-laden group. He was able to play off that group. And last year he had to adjust and work on some of his playmaking skills. And Brett Reed really feels he's taken the step forward this year to really involve some of his other teammates and make Lehigh a better team.
Inside, Graft off the nice.
And has pretty good position, but Riley Graf, all 6'11" of them, goes up there with a very nice catch and finish.
McKnight, nice two-man game.
That tight, little dribble handoff. Knutson comes over, and McKnight just says, I'm still here, I'm still here. That was fantastic ball movement.
Some of the maturity you're talking about in the cast around McCollum. McKnight has 5. Graf sets the screen.
Bucket.
And Hinkle.
No doubt about it, it's going in the air, and more often than not, it's going down.
Hinkle shoots over 40% from long range. McCollum, a little under 40%. That one doesn't fall. Munoz. No on the floater, and Knutson controls the ball.
It's a bold selection by Munoz right there. Challenged floater in the paint.
McKnight returns the favor to Knutson. Well, it's working for Knutson and the Mountain Hawks. Up 2 here on the road. 4 and change left to go here, first half from Bender Arena. Speaking of night passes, how about McCormack?
And sets them, and he's such a threat that you overcommit to him, and that time Joe Levette is the beneficiary.
We have seen a clinic of sweet deals here. Another from McKnight as Maneri finishes.
And Mackie McKnight again getting to 8, 10 feet, finding his teammates, and he's such a threat off the bounce. He's getting help from the other American defenders, and when that happens, he draws 2, and it's